Hey guys, it's Victor Costa. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Coming to you today from my dining room in New York City. I wanted to share with you some ideas about push-ups. Now, the push-up itself is a terrific exercise. You know, I can recall back to when my parents wouldn't allow me to have any weights, and I would fabricate weights out of bricks and pulleys and do pretty much anything that I could possibly do to get to look like my idol at the time, Lou Ferrigno, the Incredible Hulk. But of course, I didn't have a bench, so I would go up into my room and I would have posters of all my favorite bodybuilding athletes on the wall, and I would do push-ups in my room. And then I would read sort of in between the sets, and my parents would say, "What are you doing up there?" And I'd say, "Well, I'm reading." But then they would hear this boom, boom, boom. It would be my chest hitting the floor. So I recall that was sort of the beginning of my chest development. I saw incredible results from doing push-ups alone. In fact, you know, I was thinking that maybe that's all you need. I mean, even today, I still get an incredible pump from doing push-ups. And even when I was competing, before I went on stage, I would do push-ups. You know, it's unbelievable that we do all these heavy weight exercises all year round, and right before you go on stage, you do push-ups to get pumped up. It's incredible. So it leads you to believe that that may be an exercise that would suffice if it was the only thing that you could possibly do. The problem with push-ups is that you ultimately become so good at them and so efficient at them that you have to kind of come up with other ways to do them in order to increase the tension on the chest. Otherwise, you'll be in your room doing push-ups for 6 hours, because the better you get at them, obviously, the more your body gets accustomed to them, and then the results kind of level off. So you have to kind of tweak your strategy with push-ups. So I wanted to give you a couple of different ideas about push-ups. The first one is just a straight push-up for the chest. Now, the way to approach push-ups is by pushing your body up, right? That's how we think of this. We think of pushing our body up off the floor. But there's another way. How about pushing the floor down? And by virtue of that, allowing your hands to get really, really into the floor. And only then, when you feel the floor with your hands, you really have this tactile sense of the floor, and allow your hands to push down, your body will start to drift up automatically, and it becomes an entirely different sensation. So I'm going to demonstrate for you, I'm going to move the camera around and demonstrate for you the two styles of push-up, and hopefully you'll be able to see the difference. Okay guys, now I'm going to show you the difference between the two push-ups, and you can try these on your own. First one we're going to try is very simple. It's the traditional push-up. We're going to start out by putting our hands about shoulder width apart. We're going to lift our bodies up, come on onto your toes, and then come on down and push back up. Very simply, down, up, down, up, down, up. Incredible overall exercise for the upper body. You can feel that in your shoulders, you feel that in your traps, you feel that in your triceps, you feel that in your chest, of course. Now, we can do that with different variations, but I'm just going to show you the difference in the other push-up that we discussed, which is essentially pushing the floor down. So, what I do with this exercise is I come on down completely, lay flat, and I touch the floor. I get a real sense of the floor, right? Real tactile sense of the floor. And instead of pushing my body up, instead of focusing on blasting myself up off the floor, what I'm going to do is very simply push my hands into the floor. And as soon as I do that, I'm going to feel my chest engage. Man, I feel it already. I haven't even started yet. And now I'm going to move up very, very slowly. But the focus, again, is by pushing down, not by pushing my body up. It's really subtle, but I'm going to push down. I'm going to feel my body come up as I push down. Oh my goodness. Gosh, no matter how strong I get, no matter how much weight I'm able to press, I always feel this. I'm going to start again, as if every rep was a new rep. Put my hands into the floor, push down into the floor, and by virtue of pushing down, my body is going to begin to lift. Oh my goodness. So, these are just two different styles. And if you have trouble connecting with your chest, You could always do a few of the ones where you're pushing the floor down and then support that with some real repetitions by pushing up or focusing on pushing the body up. So I wish you guys all the best. Peace, love, and muscles. Visit me at Vic's Natural. Say hello on Facebook. Take care. Bye.